I'm Kimberly from Fat Quarter Shop, and today we're visiting the pumpkin patch in our Autumn Nights Mystery Quilt-Along. Download your fabric requirements and your free Harvest Pumpkin Blocks patterns at Fat Quarter Shop. Links to these are in the description box. The fabric you need for week 3 are 3 pumpkin prints, 1 background, and 1 stem print. We're using the Agatha Road collection by Fig Tree & Co. from Moda Fabrics. We also have a free cross-stitch pattern to accompany our Autumn Mystery at Fat Quarter Shop. A link is in the description box. After you've gathered your supplies, let's get sewing. Now when you cut your pumpkins, you're going to be using 3 different fabrics, and some of the fabrics you're going to cut more than once. So if you look in the pattern, we have this laid out in a very scrappy manner. You can make all 3 of your blocks the same, or you can move them around and make them all scrappy. It's totally up to you. But you're going to take your fabric and you're going to find the center of each one. Then you're going to line up the centers and stitch with a 1/4 inch seam. And you're going to do that on all of these seams. And you're going to do this to join all of your rectangles. Once you have that put together, this is what it looks like. And you can see it's not perfectly lined up. That's totally fine. What we're going to do now is trim this down. And what I like to do is fold it in half twice. And I'm just going to put a little fabric crease here. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And here you can just see your fabric crease right here. Then we're going to take a 7.5 inch square ruler, find the center, and you're going to place it right here. So here I'm cutting 2 sides, and you're going to make 3 of these, and this is the start of your very first pumpkin. Now you have your pumpkin block. You're going to take your fabric B squares, draw a line from corner to corner. I'm going to place this on each corner. You can either use pins or you can use the seam-align glue. I just place the glue where it's far enough away from the line that when I trim off, I won't have any glue left on my fabric. I like using this glue and letting it dry before I sew. I get really accurate results with this product. Once you have that, if you look at it on the front and the back, you shouldn't see the front from the back or the back from the front. You're going to stitch directly on those lines, trim a 1/4 inch away from the line, and press. And this is your pumpkin. Now, for the next step, you want to make sure all your pumpkins are facing diagonally this way. You're going to place 2 fabric A rectangles with your fabric F square. Sew these with a 1/4 inch seam and sew these together. Once that is done, you will attach this to the top of your pumpkin, and I'm going to show you all 3 of the pumpkin blocks. They should be 7.5 by 8.5 inches unfinished. And if you look at ours, we placed our fabric different, so we have a scrappy look. But like I said before, you can do yours all scrappy or all the same. That completes week 3 of our Autumn Nights Mystery Quilt-Along. Next week, we're going to take all of the blocks we've been making and turn them into a nice quilt. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.